Hello, and welcome to another episode of Tips and Tricks. My name is Jeremy Creation. In this video, we're going to be talking about shutter speed. The shutter speed is one of three settings on your camera that affects the exposure or brightness of your image, along with the aperture and the ISO or gain, and is measured in a fraction of a second, like 1/50th or 1/200th of a second. Inside of your camera, there's a little shutter, like a door, that lets light into your camera to capture an image. The faster the shutter speed, the less light the shutter lets in, and the less motion blur you'll see in your image. In terms of photography, the shutter speed is a great tool to create artistic image. You have lots of options. Here we have some water. If I set my shutter speed to low speed, like 1/20th of a second, the water becomes very blurry, can sometimes look like a painting. If I set my shutter speed to a fast speed like 1/200th of a second, the image stops the motion and is very articulate, very little to no blur. But when it comes to video, what should I set my shutter speed to? Well, to answer that question, we need to talk about the 180-degree rule. The 180-degree rule says that your shutter speed should be twice as fast as your frame rate to match the motion blur of a human eye. So, if you're recording at 24 frames per second, you will want your shutter speed to be 1/48th or 1/50th of a second, depending on your camera settings. 30 frames per second should be 1/60th of a second, and 60 frames per second should be 120 or 125th of a second, again, depending on your camera settings. Is your company or brand in need of video production assistance? From full video production, post-production, consulting, and more, Creation Creative Studios is here to help. Head over to creationcreativestudios.com to learn more. Be sure to like, comment on, and share this video, and follow us on social media. Till next time, stay creative.